there's a 50% chance of catastrophic climate change and hitting the threshold within 5 years.
That sounds bad.
It is bad, Keith.
Really bad.
It is bad. Temperatures in 2022 are likely to be higher than, of course, they're likely. You're making sure they're higher. Let's put this in direct sunlight, right next to, I don't know, a flaming hot oven where they're baking pizzas. How about that? That's where we'll put the thermostat.
Yeah.
Temperatures in 2022 likely to be higher than the 1991 to 2020 average in almost all regions, except parts of the Southern Ocean, South Atlantic, and the Pacific. A new study by the World Meteorological Organization has revealed that the chance of at least one of the next 5 years exceeding 1.5 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels is now about 50-50. It's actually 48%. The 1.5% Celsius target is the goal of the Paris Agreement. So, I mean, that could be half a degree. It could be 160 degrees. I don't know.
And I think that's why you don't want to be in the Paris Agreement. Because
Because you can't tell what's that 1.5 degrees Celsius thing. We don't know.
Moving target.
Calls for countries to take concerted climate action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in order to limit global warming. You know who's number one in all of that? Oh, we are. The United States of America is in lowering all of the emissions. We're the only ones that have really done it.
Yeah. And did you see the headline last week that said the air's so clean now, we're doing such a good job of cleaning the air that it's making hurricanes stronger.
But
I thought that... Wait, I thought that we were warming the air with pollutants and stuff, and that was making more hurricanes. And I think the story actually does say there's more hurricanes now, but there's what did it say? I don't know, man. But the point was that
less intense.
No, that it's making it stronger.
So they're more frequent and more intense.
Yeah, they're less frequent but more intense. I don't know what they said.
Okay,
it's whatever, man. It's ridiculous.
But that also goes in cycles. You know, the hurricane seasons come and go, and for 12 years, we didn't have a major hurricane that hit the U.S. coast. It was right after Hurricane Katrina. And then for the next 12 years, we were pretty much in the clear, and then we had a few more, and now they were all, see? Yeah, where have you been the last 12 years? This study shows, with a high level of scientific skill, that we're getting measurably closer to temporarily reaching the lower target of the Paris Agreement on climate change. Oh, no. The 1.5 degree figure is not some random statistic, but rather an indicator of the point at which climate impacts will become increasingly harmful for people and, indeed, the entire planet.
Okay.
He also warned the Secretary General of the WMO, warned that as long as countries continue to emit greenhouse gases at the same rate they do now, temperatures will continue to rise.
Okay.
What a stunning, stunning comment that is. And alongside that, our oceans will continue to become warmer and more acidic.
Yeah.
Sea ice and glaciers will continue to melt. Sea level will continue to rise. And our weather will become more extreme.
Of course it will.
Arctic warming is disproportionately high, and what happens in the Arctic affects all of us.
Oh, I thought I was going to say what happens in the Arctic stays in the Arctic. Okay, so I found this story. Over the past 4 decades, air pollution has declined in Europe and the United States with the adoption of stronger air quality regulations, okay? And it's had an unexpected side effect. Decreasing pollution has caused an increase in tropical cyclone frequency across the North Atlantic.
Okay, I can't take it.
Yeah, and later on it goes to talk about how it's also made them stronger. But listen to this. At the same time, pollution levels have risen across much of South and East Asia, and that's had an unexpected influence as well. Tropical cyclone activity has declined across the western North Pacific. So I guess pollute the air if you don't want hurricanes and cyclones. I just, these people
I give up.
Are insane.
I give up. So insane.
So pollution good.
Right?
That's the takeaway.
Right? Well, unless that pollution is CO2, which is something you breathe out. You exhale CO2. But every time you do that, you're polluting the air.